Masha and the Bear. Once upon a time there was a grandfather and a grandmother. They had their granddaughter Masha. Girls gathered once in the woods, on mushrooms and berries. They came to call Masha with them. "Grandpa, Grandma," Masha said, "let me go into the woods with my girlfriends." Grandparents answer, "Go on. Just keep up with your girlfriends, or you'll get lost." The girls came to the forest and started picking mushrooms and berries. Here Masha, a tree for a tree, a bush for a bush, and went far away from the girlfriends. She started to walk, began to call them, and the girlfriends do not hear, do not answer. She walked and walked through the woods. She lost her way. She came to the middle of nowhere, to the very thicket. She sees and stands in a hut. Masha knocked on the door. She did not answer. She pushed the door and opened it. Masha entered the hut, sat down by the window on the bench. She sat down and thinks, "Who lives here? Why can't you see anyone?" And in that hut there was a big bear. Only then he wasn't at home. He was walking in the woods. The bear came back in the evening, saw Masha, and was glad. "Yeah," says, "now I won't let you go. You will live with me. You'll sink the stove, cook porridge, feed me porridge." Masha stewed, grieved. But nothing can be done. She began to live near the bear in the hut. The bear will go to the forest for the whole day, and Masha punishes not to leave the hut without him. "And if you go," he says, "I'll catch you anyway, and then I'll eat you." Masha began to think how to escape from the bear. She doesn't know which way to go around the forest. She doesn't know who to ask. She thought and thought. Once a bear comes from the forest. Masha tells him, "Bear, bear, let me go to the village for a day. I will tear down my grandmother and grandfather of the hotels." "No," the bear said, "you'll get lost in the woods. Give me the hotels. I'll take them myself." And Masha needs it. She made pies, pulled out a big box and told the bear, "Here, look, I'll put the pies in the box, and you take them to your grandfather and grandmother. Remember, don't open the box on the way. Don't take the pies out. I'll climb on the oak tree. I'll watch you." "Okay," says the bear, "give me the box." Masha says, "Come out on the porch. See if it's raining?" Only the bear came out on the porch. Masha climbed into the box and put a dish with pies on her head. The bear came back, sees, "The box is ready." I put it on my back and went to the village. A bear walks between trees, races between birch trees, descends into sheepdogs, rises to the hills. He walked, got tired and said, "I'll sit on a stump, have a pie," and Masha out of the box. I see. Don't sit on a stump. Don't eat pie. Bring your grandmother. Get grandpa. You're looking at the eyes," says the bear, and he sees everything. He picked up the box and moved on. He walked, stopped, sat down and said, "I'll sit on a stump, have a pie," and Masha out of the box again. I see. Don't sit on a stump. Don't eat pie. Bring your grandmother. Get grandpa. I was surprised at the bear. That's how cunning she is. He sits high, looks far away. Got up and walked faster. I came to the village, found the house where my grandfather and grandmother lived, and let's knock on the gate with all our might. Knock, knock, knock. Unlock it, open it. I brought you hotels from Masha. And the dogs smelled the bear and rushed on it. From all yards they run, bark. The bear was afraid, put a box at the gate and went into the forest without looking back. Grandfather and grandmother came out to the gate. They see that the box is standing. "What is it in the box?" Grandma says, and grandfather raised the lid, looks and does not believe his eyes. In the box of Masha sits, lively and healthy. Grandfather and grandmother were happy. They started to hug Masha, kiss her, call her a good girl.